What is up, race fans, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the first ever in the history of this channel race rundown. Now obviously this week is going to be the 2017 Austin or United States Grand Prix. I went to that, and if you want to see the vlogs, I'm going to be uploading a montage on this channel in a couple of days, and also I posted vlogs every day on my other channel, and I'll link those in the description. But first things first, the results. Hamilton, Vettel, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Bottas, Ocon, Sainz, Perez, Massa, Kvyat, Stroll, Van Dorn, Hartley, Grosjean, Ericsson, Magnussen. And then the DNFs, Alonso, Ricciardo, Verline, and Hulkenberg. The first two DNFs were Hulkenberg and Verline. Hulkenberg, he had something like an oil issue, I forget. And then I believe Verline, he just had he had a collision with Magnussen on like lap 1 or 2 or 3, and I think that damaged his car. I'm not really sure. And then both Ricciardo and Alonso both had engine issues. So if you didn't see the race, I highly recommend go watch it, because the first it was kind of like exciting, really exciting for the first probably like 20-30 laps, and then it was kind of dull, and then the last like 15 laps was really exciting again. So obviously Vettel got a really good start coming off the grid, and he just went right up the inside and took Hamilton, and Hamilton could not defend. And then Vettel led the first couple of laps, and then Hamilton overtook him, and then from there Hamilton just ran away. Now the really good battle that was on like lap 2 or 3 was Bottas and Ricciardo, which going into like the S turns like 3, 4, and 5, they were side by side, and neither of them backed out, which was like, it was really, I'm surprised neither of them backed out. Vettel, I'd say, had a pretty average race. He was leading the first couple laps, got overtaken by Hamilton, and then just kind of held position there, dropped down to like 5, and then moved back up and finished in P2. Obviously, at the very end of the race, Raikkonen and Verstappen, comment below if you think that that should have been a penalty. I personally think that it should have been a penalty. I mean, he went to the inside and cut the corner and gained the position, which by definition is a corner cut. But I don't know, it was the last lap, so should they give him a little wiggle room? I'm not sure, but comment below if you think that should have been a penalty or not. 6, 7, and 8 was Ocon, Sainz, and Perez. Perez kept saying like, let me through, because I guess he thought it was faster than Ocon, and then immediately he got passed by like Sainz. Speaking of Sainz, for his first race for Renault, that was absolutely great. He finished P7, which is outstanding. So obviously I saw a couple of memes on the internet, and it was like Palmer sitting at home right now crying, because obviously Sainz took Palmer's spot, and it's kind of embarrassing for Palmer, because it just shows that Palmer just didn't have that much talent. Then Massa, Kvyat, Stroll, and then Van Dorn, Hartley, and Grosjean. Grosjean was in like 10th for overall. With like 6 laps to go, Grosjean was in 10th, but he had a problem with like his front left, like tire wear, I guess, and he just had no speed through the corners and got overtaken by Stroll, Van Dorn, and Hartley. And then Ericsson and Magnussen came in 15 and 16. Obviously, Magnussen was involved in 2 incidents. The first one was like the one with Verline, when he kind of just kind of cut into him. And then the second one was when I think Ericsson cut into Magnussen, and Magnussen like spun around. In the championship standings, Mercedes won at the race. Obviously no one's catching them. That is it for the race recap. Now next week is the Mexican Grand Prix. I suggest you watch that. Now the next video that I'm going to upload will be the montage. I'll probably come out in a couple of days of my experience at Coda for the Grand Prix. And I also upload daily vlogs on my vlog channel of that trip, so go check out those. And real quick before I'd like to point out, Usain Bolt was there, which was, I didn't know he was going to be there. I don't think any of us knew, and I don't think anybody there knew that he was going to be there. It's just all of a sudden, like, you looked at the Jumbotron and you saw like Usain Bolt like waving the green flag before the formation lap, and I was like, that's pretty cool. And then obviously he spoke on the podium. That is it for this weekly recap. No, that's a series on my other channel. That is it for this race recap, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Also, I'd just like to point out, Haas F1 team, my boys, And that's from the Baltimore Grand Prix. Obviously, that's no longer happening, but yeah, I have a picture of her. Bye-bye.